Welcome back, car enthusiasts. Buying a new car should be an exciting experience, but did you know that some shady practices out there could cost you big time? That's right. Today I will spill the beans on the 5 biggest car dealer ripoffs that could leave you thousands of dollars poorer. Number 5. Financing pressure. Car dealerships often get bonuses, known as dealer reserve or dealer markup, from lenders when they arrange financing deals. These bonuses are usually a percentage of the interest rate charged to the buyer. So dealerships have a financial incentive to persuade buyers towards financing options, even if they had planned to pay cash. For instance, if a dealership arranges financing for a buyer at a 5% interest rate, the lender might pay the dealership a dealer reserve of 2% of the interest charged. This means that for a $30,000 loan, the dealership gets an extra $600 in profit. In some cases, dealerships may charge higher vehicle prices when buyers pay cash instead of financing. This practice is driven by the desire to make the most of profits through financing bonuses, and by taking advantage of the belief that cash buyers are less likely to negotiate aggressively on price. For example, suppose a dealership lists a car for sale at $25,000, and a buyer interested in paying cash offers to purchase the vehicle for $22,000. In that case, the dealership might insist on selling the car at the listed price of $25,000, citing dealership policies or additional fees associated with cash transactions. Dealerships may offer incentives or discounts, such as cash rebates or special financing rates, to buyers who choose financing through their preferred lenders. These incentives can make financing appear more attractive than cash, even if the buyer eventually pays more interest over the life of the loan. For instance, a dealership might advertise a special financing promotion, offering 0% APR financing for qualified buyers. While this may seem like a great deal, buyers should carefully consider the total cost of financing compared to paying cash, considering any hidden fees or markup. We can say that financing pressure tactics used by dealerships can result in buyers paying more for their cars, either through higher prices for cash purchases or by being nudged towards financing options that benefit the dealership's bottom line. It is crucial for buyers to be aware of these tactics and to carefully consider their financing options before making a purchase. Number 4. Bait and switch. Car dealerships sometimes use a trick called bait and switch to attract customers with good deals. They often advertise a specific vehicle with a remarkably low price. These vehicles can be found in various promotional materials such as online listings, newspaper ads, or flyers. These ads aim to attract potential buyers with the promise of a great deal. When customers ask about a car they saw advertised or visit the dealership, they are told that the car they are interested in is no longer available, or that the advertised price was a mistake. Instead, the salesperson might suggest a different, often more expensive car. For example, a customer visits the dealership to ask about a sedan they saw advertised for $20,000. However, they are told that the vehicle is no longer available at that price or has already been sold. Instead, they are shown similar models that cost more, or the salesperson tries to persuade them to buy a different car. When customers visit a dealership, they may feel pressured to buy a different vehicle or pay a higher price. This could happen if they have already spent time and effort visiting the dealership. For instance, a salesperson may tell the customer that the advertised vehicle is no longer available, but there are similar models in stock. However, these models might cost more or not have the same features as the advertised car. As a result, the customer may feel pressured to make a purchase, thinking that they might miss out on a good deal. Bait and switch tactics are not fair and may break consumer protection laws. These tactics deceive trusting buyers lured in by appealing offers, only to leave feeling disappointed and aggravated. To avoid being a victim of bait and switch, you should be careful of deals that seem too good to be true and should always confirm the availability and price of a vehicle before going to the dealership. You can also report these dishonest practices to relevant authorities to hold dealerships responsible and protect other consumers from falling into the same trap. Number 3. Hidden incentives. Car dealers may use sneaky tactics to keep potential savings or benefits from buyers. They may not tell you about cash reimbursements or credits that could significantly cut the cost of a vehicle. The manufacturer offers these incentives to promote sales or specific models. For example, if you visit a dealership and express interest in a particular model, the manufacturer may offer a $2,000 cash rebate on that model. However, the salesperson may not tell you about this incentive, effectively hiding it from you. Even when dealerships do disclose incentives, they may obscure the terms and conditions or make them difficult to understand. These incentives can be confusing or unclear, making it hard for buyers to know if they qualify or how much they can save. For example, a dealership might offer 0% APR financing on a car, but only to buyers who meet certain requirements, like having a good credit score or making a down payment. If buyers don't understand the terms of the incentives, they might end up paying more than they need to. To avoid this, you should research the incentives available for the type of car you want to buy and ask the dealership about them directly. They should also read all the paperwork carefully and ask questions if anything seems unclear. By doing this, you can make sure you get the best deal possible on your car purchase and don't miss out on any savings. Number 2, lowball trade-in. Car dealerships often use a strategy that's called a lowball trade-in offer to pay less for a customer's old car when buying a new one. The dealership might underestimate the value of the car, offering a lot less money than the car is actually worth. This means the dealership can buy the car for less than it's worth and then sell it later for more money, which increases their profit margin. For example, suppose a customer brings in a well-maintained used car to trade in for a new vehicle. In that case, the dealership might offer the customer $5,000 for the trade-in, even though the car's actual value is closer to $7,000 based on its condition, mileage, and current market trends. Car dealerships may not provide clear information on how they determine the value of a customer's trade-in. This lack of transparency can make it difficult for customers to know if they're getting a fair deal. For example, an appraiser may mention market conditions or the car's age and mileage, but fail to provide specific details or comparisons to justify their low offer. This can leave customers feeling misled or taken advantage of. Dealerships might try to pressure customers into accepting a low trade-in offer by emphasizing the convenience of trading in their vehicle at the same dealership where they're buying a new car. This can make customers feel like they have to accept the offer instead of looking for other options. For example, a salesperson might say that the trade-in offer is only valid for a short time, or that it's only available if the customer buys a new car from the dealership. This creates a sense of urgency and may discourage the customer from looking for other trade-in options. When trading in a car, the amount of money offered by the dealership can sometimes be less than what the customer deserves. This can lead to a reduction in overall savings or equity in the new car purchase. To avoid this situation, customers should take the time to research the value of their trade-in vehicle, obtain multiple appraisals from different dealerships or third-party buyers, and be prepared to negotiate with the dealership to ensure they receive a fair price. It's important to note that customers should be cautious of any pressure tactics or lack of transparency regarding the trade-in process, and be willing to walk away if they feel they're not getting a fair deal. By following these steps, customers can ensure they're getting the most value for their trade-in. Number 1, forced add-ons. Car dealerships sometimes use the tactic of adding unnecessary features or services to a car purchase to boost their profits. This is called forced add-ons. Dealerships may insist that customers buy these add-ons, even if they don't want or need them. These add-ons may be presented as necessary or non-negotiable, even after a customer has negotiated a price for the vehicle. For example, a dealership could add an extended warranty, paint protection package, and anti-theft etching service to a customer's order and increase the total cost of the vehicle by thousands of dollars. Car dealerships often charge extra for add-ons or services, which can be far more than their actual value. This allows dealerships to make extra money while making it seem like customers are getting great extras with their purchases. For example, a dealership might offer a nitrogen tire inflation service for $200. But the real cost of filling tires with nitrogen is very low, and many car experts say it doesn't really make a difference compared to regular air. The dealership's high price for this service can make the customer pay much more than it's really worth. When purchasing a car, beware of forced add-ons that can increase the price significantly. These add-ons can cost customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars more than they originally planned. To avoid this, carefully review all paperwork and contracts before signing. Question any fees or add-ons that seem unnecessary or excessive, and be prepared to negotiate or walk away if the dealership refuses to remove them. Reporting deceptive practices to consumer protection agencies is also recommended to hold dealerships accountable and protect other customers from falling victim to forced add-ons. Have you ever been a victim of these tactics? Let us know in the comments section below. For more updates and similar content, hit the like button and press the bell icon so you always get intriguing content from us.